You think? Just a little bit.
Sky trip?
What kind of mileage they got on that thing?
I want to be a tourist to the ISS. Am I the only one?
For 196 days?
Sure.
Really?
Maybe just 6 days.
Maybe 6. Yeah, I was going to say. Start small.
Start small.
Yeah.
So speaking of 6 days, we're going to see a dramatic shift in our weather over the next week. For now, that high pressure is still in control over the Pacific. So you see it sends the cold air up and out of the way. But for us here at home, it just creates that weak northerly flow. So it's pushing the smoke down from those fires burning to the north, not enough to push it out. We're seeing some slow mixing. So air quality is very slowly getting better. Temperatures very slowly dropping today into tomorrow, but still in the 80s, still hazy. And then we're watching that cutoff low there. It's going to slide closer to the coast on Friday, bringing some high clouds on shore, providing some mixing. So we're back to the average 70s. And then as it's closer to us on Saturday, you see the breezes coming up from the southwest, clears out the air quality, takes us down below average to some low to mid 70s here on the valley floor. But no rain out of that system. You see it's actually just going to be mostly sunny, but at least the air is moving, the air quality is better. And then as it scoots on shore over the top of us Sunday, it's going to drop into this trough, helping to drag it down. And so therefore we get the much colder air rushing in, and some clouds will come in and get banked up against our foothills. That's why I've left about a 10 to 20% chance of rain depending on where you are in our foothill and mountain communities. But this is not a rainmaker event. Really, we're talking about the winds and that cold air rushing in. Now it's still a bit breezy on Monday as that trough is then sliding out of the way, but you see that northerly flow there. So with this, we are talking about the coldest temperatures we've seen in months, you guys. Highs in just the 60s Sunday into Monday. But the big story, other than the fall-like weather, will be the winds. Now with the blustery conditions Saturday through Monday, it looks like Sunday is the windiest. With that, blowing dust is possible because, again, I mentioned there's no rain out of this. So even though we're blowing the smoke and smog out, if we kick up any dust, you obviously want to stay inside away from that. We also have the potential for some falling trees, especially dry and damaged ones, and the possibility of downed power lines as well. No public safety power shutoffs announced just yet, but I know that the power company, emergency officials, and meteorologists are watching it closely for those breezy to windy conditions for the weekend ahead. But for temperatures, look at the mid 80s today into tomorrow, to those 60s Sunday into Monday. Next week, we're going to start to stabilize, get back to the sunny 70s. That's good news for Halloween next Saturday. Whatever your plans are, I'm just going to parade my kids around the neighborhood in the wagon. It's going to be beautiful. For the Kern River Valley, warm 80s today, tomorrow. Look at those 60s with the winds for you. Tehachapi, Fraser Park, the 50s will actually only feel like it's in the 40s out there, and they're talking about some hard freezes overnight next week. All right, that's weather. Let's talk traffic now. As CHP Officer Robert Rodriguez, good morning.